Good evening, Dragon with you, and today we talk about Legacy of the Great Ones and two important updates which are posted recently, actually this evening. And now I feel happy that I didn't hurry with creating this video because we still need to consider them. First of all, Legacy of the Great Ones allows you to complete missions and get rewards. As for rewards, so my top one priority is red artifacts, and I don't need anything else because all other options I can easily get and I have kind of more than I need, right? Actually, red artifacts are top priority. About event itself, so level up any artifact 10 times. In the past we had level up Keira's artifact. So now we don't have this quest, and actually I finished it. So any artifact. What can I do? I can go to my weakest character, for example, Elmir, check his lowest level, and just press till the value gets higher. So that's an easy way how you can complete. If you don't have a lot of that resource, then move to another character or unlock, for example, I can unlock his second artifact and do exactly the same stuff. So just make sure you have enough resource of this type. After that, unlock something simple and go till you get 20 something, and that's an easy way. If you own a huge amount of resources which are about higher level, for example like here, then you can afford going to the next level of artifact, and now you work with green parts. So same idea about making them higher. If you are out of parts, and you still want to do something, then well, you still have a chance to do something valuable. So you can trade the parts which you need into what you kind of want, right? So unfortunately, we aren't able to get those red things easily. You see that I have kind of little of them. Yeah. And I still need a huge amount of those stuff. But still, for other options, you can trade your golden parts into casual, and that's how you get it. So just a simple way, find your weakest characters and buff them as hard as possible. About quest number 2, so get VIP points. I can't recommend you anything specific except bundles. So if you want to get VIP points, then maybe a good idea is to get the bundle which is dedicated to the research funding to get more robot energy emeralds and use those emeralds to get triple value. So probably the bundle looks useful. That calendar brings you some stuff and some more emeralds which you can spend. As you can see, I still didn't get those offer, but that kind of makes sense. So now you are required to get VIP points. You have a chance to go to Advent Calendar, get some points, and get extra 1000 emeralds from each slot. So that's the reason why I would say it's a good value to get this thing now. Maybe that's a good choice. It's cheap and it brings you VIP points. Actually, why not? Okay, let's move on. So about emeralds. Yesterday we have X5 sale, which I didn't use at all. And if you want to spend them, then well, before doing that, you need to understand where you plan to stop. Because if you go with all the emeralds possible, then you may need them for future events, which are very soon, and just don't overspend here. Energy. So about energy, that's a tricky thing. About artifact chests, well, typical all in till you have it, and don't invest too hard when you don't have it. Just like that. About energy, so I have my energy reference and I needed to correct it. If we go to typical energy spending plan, then look at that. That's the basic idea of what happened according to the event. But I needed to make two important corrections into that. First of all, you are able to get X3 energy boost, and if you still have it, then it's a good idea to use it now, probably, because we have double event and you can get double value from getting those X3. Another thing to consider is energy bonus. So about energy bonus, we have a new Keira comics, which was introduced by developers very recently. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. It's kind of great. And also it has reward. So I'll show you that reward right now. And just for the reference, you can also consider that as part of your energy spending plan. So if you go to mail, yeah, so that's the gift. That's the gift which we have for completing reading of Keira's reward. And I also posted it into the chat, so you can just go and type that combination like here. So here was me comic Facebook and get the Facebook reward, which I just showed you. But actually, I would prefer you to check the comics itself, and that's pretty cute. So I like this comic. Okay, and now finally we will talk about the combos. So combos about the events. We have Emerald Waterfalls, which says buy emeralds. As you can see, I didn't do that. Buy emeralds, spend emeralds, and spend emeralds. So by spending emeralds, you get triple value for this event, for interplanetary travel, and for the legacy of the great ones. So triple value for spending your emeralds these days. That's the idea. Also, if you plan to get more, then actually you can try to get interplanetary travel into whatever you need. So those resources are mostly about Ascension, but I all in them into Titans. And now two important news which I wanted to share with you. So the first one I already mentioned, that's the option to get Keira comics and get extra rewards. And the second is about actually nearest events. Check this out. So if you prefer new artifacts, then try to spend energy now. If you can wait and, well, you aren't very interested in this interplanetary travel, then maybe wait till either Ascension to Asgard, but I don't really like that event, or upgrading Classic Titans, which probably will bring you helpful resources to improve the levels of your artifacts. So actually that's another offer, and be ready for those events. And the final new, so the final and very important new, look at that. So they say, they update war flags. And now you will be able to get updates of 7 type. So now they plan to perform an update which will result into getting more value of getting same stuff. So actually, the upcoming December update will allow to upgrade patterns and add a new war flag and patterns to Mysterious Island, which means you may need more move points to get those new flags, and maybe now you aren't supposed to hurry with those pet flags. So maybe there will be something more valuable, more flexible for your team. So it's a good idea to wait what happens in December. But at the same time, look at that, they say that actually they have some questions and answers, and I assume that they will try to get something buffed of same type. So like the third question, which we have here. So you may get plus 1% armor for armor patterns. And if you get lucky and receive plus 3% of armor buff, well, then you are probably lucky. Like that. Okay, so this is an important update of flags, which means don't hurry, check what happens next, and maybe the situation will change. So that's the idea of what I wanted to share with you. Please stay tuned, and thank you for watching. In the next videos, and good luck.